This is Coaching Transitions by Tony Stoltzfus. And this is a 2 CD set, and it's about working with people who are in that weird in between state in a transition. When you're a coach, you're going to get a lot of people that are in transitions. They're between jobs, one season's coming to an end, and the other season hasn't started yet. And because these tend to be confusing times or times where people don't know what to do, often they'll come to a coach. So this CD set there's some teaching in there with a number of techniques for how you work with transitions, and then there's also some extended demos where I'm coaching people that are actually in transitions. And one of the focuses of this DVD set is how you help people take their transition and understand where is God in it, what is His purpose, and how is He using this transitional period to move you toward your destiny. I believe that you win your ministry in your transitions, that what happens in your transitions is God is building inside of you the thing that He wants to come out of you in the next season of your life. So it's really important for people to understand when I'm moving into a transition phase, because the focus of life shifts. You stop focusing on what I'm doing, my outward reality, and your focus shifts toward my inward reality and what God is doing inside of me. And because Western culture is very oriented toward doing and accomplishment, and we tend to put our sense of value and significance in what we produce, it's very hard for people to make that shift from I'm being productive so I feel good about myself to I'm being less productive so I have time to focus on my inner world, because we're losing some of the thing that gives us value and significance. So this set talks about some of the techniques that you can use to deal with that. There's a model in there of transitions and the different phases of transitions that will help you identify when a person is going into transition and what part of the season they're in, because God works in different ways in different parts of transitions. For instance, I'm really fond of saying, in the first 2/3 of your transition, you can ask God until you're blue in the face, what's next? And He's not going to tell you jack squat. And there's a reason for that. It's because the focus of your transitional period is meant to be inward. Where I'm going next keeps your focus outward. So God chooses not to answer the prayer that puts your focus in the wrong place, because it'll keep your focus in the wrong place if He answers it. So one of the techniques with this is helping people understand when you're in this season, you operate different, and here's how you operate differently. So this CD set is going to give you some tools to help people do that, to recognize transitions, and to know what you need to do to coach somebody who's in one. So Coaching Transitions by Tony Stoltzfus.